पीपल थिंक कंटेंट क्रिएशन शुरू करती हूँ बहुत पैसा आएगा, अरे प्रॉफिट नहीं कमाती हो कंपनी से तो क्यों कंपनी चला रही हो? वुमेन्स बॉडी इज नॉट ऑलवेज सपोर्टिव. आई डोंट थिंक शार्क टैंक इज फॉर मी. आई नीडेड टू फेल देयर सो आई कैन स्टेप इन सक्सेस टुडे. मुझे कंटेंट बनाने में बहुत मजा आता है. इफ इट्स कॉफी इट हैज टू बी इम्पल्स. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am doing a birthday special Q&A. I took a post on YouTube community and I just asked you all कि मुझे जो पूछना है पूछ लो. And this is going to be my birthday edition Q&A. I like to just keep doing Q&As time to time क्योंकि मैं इतने vlog डालती हूँ उसमें मैं कुछ भी सवाल नहीं आंसर करती और इतने सारे सवाल लोगों को होते हैं. ये वीडियो में मैं आपके सारे सवाल आंसर करूंगी. I have finished my impulse coffees already. I'm fully charged to answer so many of your questions. They're spicy. They're hot, they're inquisitive, and there were 287, like so far 287 comments on that post. I won't be able to answer everything, but I know कि सबसे ज्यादा कौन से comments आए तो वो वाले मैं सबसे पहले आंसर करूंगी. Okay, let's get into this. If you're interested, if this is the first time you come to my channel, अगर आप आते रहते हो और फिर भी सब्सक्राइब बटन पे नहीं प्रेस करते तो ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो guys? 1.5 मिलियन पे हम लास्ट ईयर भी थे, अभी भी हम 1.5 मिलियन पे ही है. We need to hit 2 million this year, so please hit the subscribe button and join the Sara squad. I'm sure you're going to love it here. And also don't forget the bell icon right next to it so that every time I upload a video, which is 3 times a week, long format and every single day on shorts, you get notified. And with that, we can dive straight into this. Alright, the first question, which is the most liked question on this post, is how much profit do you make from Impulse Coffees? Please share it honestly. I want to know as an entrepreneur myself. To be very honest, I don't make any profit for myself. There is no money that I have ever removed from SAS Enterprises, which is Impulse Coffees की mother company का नाम है. SAS Enterprises Private Limited. I have never withdrawn a single salary, no investments via SAS, nothing. In fact, I have put money into the company and अभी जो recent fire भी हुआ warehouse के बाद, I have loaned money to the company. So there are two companies basically. Sara Sarosh in itself is a brand. It's a brand and a company in itself, and SAS Enterprises Private Limited is a company. तो जो भी पैसा SAS का है वो SAS में ही जाता है, because when you launch product, when you do marketing on that scale, and of course the employees that are in SAS, there are a lot more employees than I need in Sara Sarosh as a brand, right? Business like that, a product business, D2C business, has a lot more expense than Sara Sarosh has. Sara Sarosh का जितना खर्चा आपको दिखता होगा वो सब मेरा ही खर्चा है. Like जो भी मैं कैमरा खरीदूं, मैं लाइट्स खरीदूं, मैं ट्राइपॉड खरीदूं, मैं अपने लिए मेकअप खरीदूं, जो भी है वो मेरे लिए है, and that is used for my content as well, for my business also. But for SAS Enterprises, buying product, buying label, buying boxes, packaging, paying employees, hiring a warehouse, etc., it's a lot more to do. It needs a lot of money. It's a profitable company, but the profits are not so much that I can take my own salary also from it. So there's no director's salary as of now that I withdraw from the company. I keep the money rolling into the company. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि वो profitable नहीं है, but it's like ऊपर नीचे. Business धंधा is a very like this graph. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be very okay with the fact that there will be months you will not make any money. There will be months where you will be in profit, and then there will be months where you will be in major loss, like I just incurred. So whatever I give the company to be able to keep the company functioning या कुछ grow करना है, जैसे sachets launch करने थे तो मुझे sachets last year ही launch कर देना था after the whole incident that happened in the warehouse. We had to push it. We were thinking कि हम push कर देते क्योंकि पैसा नहीं था कंपनी में. We were literally, we had no funds in the company. So whatever money I had in my bank account, I put it in SAS and I circled the money and I launched the sachets. So that's called loaning money. It's not like what I put into the company is a expense from my side. It's a loan in as per Indian tax records. It comes as a loan of the director's loan to the company. So technical terms में वैसा होता है. Entrepreneur बनना है आपको तो बहुत resilience लगेगा और बहुत patience लगेगा कि वो जो profit आप सोच रहे हो कि धंधे से आता है उसको आने बहुत साल लगते हैं. If you even notice content creator business में मुझे 4 साल लगे to be profitable as a content creator. Like nowadays people think content creation शुरू करती हूँ बहुत पैसा आएगा बहुत पैसा आएगा. People forget all the days and years that went into content creation which were not profitable, which didn't earn a single penny. I made so many videos and I didn't make any money. So coming into any business, you need to give it at least 3 to 4 years to even make decent money. And then depending on how hard you work and how smart you are, you can take your graph like this very quickly. But that graph will keep going like this for a really long time, and उसमें patient रहना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. So I don't make any profit for myself from Impulse Coffees. Everything you see in the brand goes back to the brand to hire better employees, to make the team stronger, to make the warehouse better, to make your shipping service better, to give you more offers, to excite more customers, to do more marketing. All of the money goes back into the company and to bring new products also. Nowadays, all my Q&A questions are all about Impulse and the brand, and I love how you all are starting to see me as an entrepreneur because पहले मेरे questions बहुत अलग हुआ करते थे. तो ये सब most liked questions है, ठीक है, वो post पे. How did I get an idea to start Impulse Coffee? And have I ever thought of going on Shark Tank India? When am I getting married? All of this is combined in one. इस comment को 32 likes है, and ये तोड़ के बहुत लोगों ने पूछा है. So let me take it one by one. The idea of Impulse Coffees, I have done a full series on when I started my brand. It's on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist called Impulse Coffees, and उसी के अंदर आप पूरी मेरी journey देख सकते हो. जो launch भी हमने किया सब कुछ I have shown. I basically wanted to start because I wanted to bring the Indian coffee का जो एक वो reputation होता है ना, I wanted to elevate it because you don't realize, and I think Indians also don't realize, that India makes some of the best coffee which is exported outside in the world also, that other people are drinking. When I was in my social groups and all, मैं सब लोगों से सुनती थी, oh I got this coffee from Africa, I got this coffee from Indonesia, from Vietnam. Abroad की coffee, especially African coffee, gets a lot of reputation and a lot of respect in the Indian market also, and I don't see Indians respect Indian coffee. And coming from a South Indian household, I know how much filter coffee is the best coffee. Honestly, filter, I wish I will someday launch a very good filter coffee. Filter coffee is the best coffee you can have. It's so delicious, so hard hitting, so strong, and it's amazing quality, right? So this comes from India. Most of what you drink internationally, also instant coffee, gets exported from India. So India has a very, very large coffee farm industry that is there, but we don't give it itna respect because India is a very dominantly chai dominant market. So हमसे चाय ही सोचते हैं, और because the older generation has always been a tea drinker, so we always think of the Assamese tea farms and the tea farms and tea leaves, and tea को बहुत reputation मिलती है, but coffee को India में इतनी respect नहीं मिलती थी. So I wanted to bring that, made in India is my biggest thing that I keep on putting and out there, that Impulse Coffees is 100% made in India brand. Our coffee is made, processed, packaged, everything in India, and that is my biggest I would say USP, that I want to put it out there, that Indian coffee can actually be that good. Just the other day, in fact today, her order left from my house. One of my friend's friend who's a big globe trotter, okay, हर जगह घूमती है, and इतना घूमने फिरने के बाद, इतनी कॉफीज ट्राई करने के बाद, उसके फ्रेंड ने, मतलब मेरे फ्रेंड ने उसको पहली बार Impulse Coffees गिफ्ट किया उसके बर्थडे के लिए, and she messaged me saying this is the best instant coffee I've had. She's traveled the world, she's drank so many different coffees, and she messaged me saying, and I'm a total instant coffee girly, and this is the best instant coffee I'd had. आज सुबह उसके 9 बॉटल के ऑर्डर मेरे घर से निकले because she's getting married soon and she's putting it in her bachelorette का hamper. So she was like, do you have this stock at home? I want it right now because website पे order करूँगी तो Tuesday को आएगा. And I was like, this is my validation that these people who travel the world, who have the resources to get coffee from anywhere in the world, are now buying Indian brand की coffee and gifting it to other people. So I always wanted to establish this, and I'm very happy and proud that today that is a reputation that Impulse Coffees has managed to establish, that you can buy Indian coffee or made in India label and it's going to slap just like your global coffees, even better. So I was very these are the small moments of validation that you get as a brand owner, and this is why you keep going, because people will ask me, अरे profit नहीं कमाती हो कंपनी से तो क्यों कंपनी चला रही हो? हर चीज पैसों के लिए नहीं होता. After a point in life you'll realize, inshallah someday I hope you'll all make it very big and you have a lot of money, and you'll realize that you don't only chase money in life, you chase that validation and that process and journey जो आपको काम करने से आता है. मुझे पैसों की भूख है इसलिए मैं धंधा नहीं कर रही हूँ, मुझे जर्नी में इतना मजा आता है ना, ये जो पागलपन है ना बिजनेस करने का, उसमें I actually enjoy it. So a lot of comments also asked me that how do you manage everything? Don't you go mad? Don't you feel overwhelmed? I do feel overwhelmed time to time. It is all very stimulating for me, especially when I'm during my period, and when hormonally also a woman's body is not always supportive. मुझे लगता है बहुत बार कह रहे हैं यार मुझे नहीं करना, मुझे काम ही नहीं करना, I don't want to earn more money, I have a lot of money, I can just sit at home. I have those days, but I realize the very next minute, 1 घंटा लगता है मुझे रियलाइज करने कि अगर मैं रिटायर हो गई ना तो मैं सबसे ज्यादा बोर हो जाऊंगी. I can never be the person who sits in one place and just does nothing. I really need to keep doing something or the other all the time, and that could be my ADHD as a kid or whatever it is, but I love the process of doing things. So while it is overwhelming time to time, cutting off, traveling, talking to my friends, spending time with my family, all of that balance कर लेता है, and it heals my overwhelming attitude from business also. So the idea of Impulse Coffees was purely from that intention कि मुझे Indian coffee को world recognition देना था, and वो मिलेगा इंशाल्लाह. We will be everywhere. Someday we will be everywhere. तब तक मैं रुकूंगी नहीं. Have I ever thought of going on Shark Tank India. To be very honest, I was invited to the Shark Tank season 5 and I did not want to go for it. So I said, I'm sorry, I can't do this because I just, not just Shark Tank, मुझे reality television से बहुत डर लगता है. I think they can twist the narrative in however way they want. You could have a beautiful business and if it's not like gaining TRP या you know, it's not friendly to the social environment, everything is TRP at the end of the day. They want to add मिर्च मसाला and जो भी करना है. तो अगर वो नहीं उनके लिए appealing लगेगा, वो लोग मेरे धंधे को they'll rip it apart. And a very good business can be ripped apart by coming on reality TV or even your personality. Like people go on Big Boss and then इतना ड्रामा होता है, इतने झगड़े वगड़े करके आते हैं और फिर उनकी पूरी रेप्यूटेशन की धज्जियां उड़ जाती है. तो मुझे रियलिटी टीवी से ट्रॉमा है. आई डोंट थिंक आई हैव नेवर बीन अ रियलिटी टीवी व्यूअर ऑल्सो. आई थिंक ओनली वॉच्ड अ टोटल ऑफ 2-3 Shark Tank episodes and never watched Big Boss in my life. So I am not somebody who consumes reality TV. I get scared of reality TV. I don't want, I feel like my life is anyways out there. My business is anyways out there on social media. How much ever I can share, I am sharing through my videos. And here at least I can control the narrative because I know what I'm putting on the internet. I can edit this how I want. I can say what I want. I know it gives you a lot of TRP and it can be amazing marketing also. And it's a lot of people tell me, go, you'll get like great TRP, you'll reach every house and all. And I'm like, you know, I do a lot for marketing anyways. मैं बहुत करती हूँ. Other founders don't do anything on social media and they directly go to Shark Tank, right? I'm not like that. I'm doing every day. I'm doing something or the other for my brand on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm showing up every day in some form or the other. I think that's more than enough. Everybody doesn't have to do everything. And so I don't think Shark Tank is for me because I'm scared. To be very honest, I'm scared. I don't want to go and present my numbers to like on television and do all that. If I ever want funding, I'll go the normal route के जो normally जाते ना investors, presentations, boardrooms. I'll do that in the normal way. When am I getting married? I have addressed this multiple times, but still so many people have this question. Short and sweet, we're not getting married anytime soon, guys. I am just turning 27 and Reet is going to turn 29 this year. We still feel it's too early. I know people think that 27, 29, this is like right age to even have kids. My sister had her child by this time, but everybody has their own journey and सबके अपने priorities होते हैं. My sister always wanted to get married, so that was her dream life. For me, I always wanted to do business, so I'm doing that. Reet also has his own dreams and he wants to chase them, which you want to do as an individualistic person. क्योंकि एक बार शादी कर लो तो फिर आपकी family की तरफ आपको जो family new बनाओगे उसकी तरफ you want to focus your attention and both of us don't feel ready for it. So multiple times we talk about it and we're like, no, not now, maybe later. So there's a lot of time for it. ठीक है? How do you invest your money? Any advice or suggestions for a 23-year-old? My major investment, I think, is in mutual funds. I think, I'm sure only it's in mutual funds, which is the stock market. So that is my major investment because I don't get time to sit on the stock market. I have absolutely no time to see the share market के कौन से खरीदने, and also I don't do any active investments. When I was younger and I had time to understand and learn the share market, I have invested in the share market जो आज भी पैसा उधर ही पड़ा हुआ है. So if you have time, you're 23, you are not doing anything else, I think it is great to learn about your finances. You can learn about taxes, you can learn about investments, you can learn about the stock, share, gold bonds कैसे खरीदते हैं. अभी silver का market explode हो रहा है. Keep in touch with what is exploding, what is not, and when you invest your money, that's just multiplying. So whatever money you have in your savings, instead of just keeping it in your savings account, put it somewhere which will multiply. I strongly believe कि कहीं ना कहीं अपना पैसा लगा के रखो. Of course, it's always subject to market risk of going up, going down. Again, like business, your money can multiply or your money can crash. But as long as you don't need it immediately, it's okay, right? Like my money is lying in the share market from years at this point, 5-6 years. So वो पड़ा ही है, मतलब वो multiply हो रहा होगा because मैंने COVID में invest किया था. So it goes up and up. If it goes down also, you can always keep an eye on it, and I will not withdraw that money right now. I will withdraw it maybe 15 years from now also. So the share will keep on like increasing. So I have invested in my youth, like in my youth, I'm saying as in now. I started investing at the age of 21. So 21, 22, 23, 24 tak also I was actively investing in share market. Now it's only mutual funds, gold. I buy a lot of jewelry. So jewelry I buy because I want to like inshallah get married someday. So I'm collecting like my jewelry for that. So that ke liye I keep making some of the other jewelry. That's also an investment, of course, because someday either I'll pass it down or if I, God forbid, I will have to sell it. So that is also an option I keep in mind. My house was my biggest investment. Before that, mutual funds were the main thing. When I say mutuals, I put a lot of money, like a huge chunk of my money in mutuals. Like when I bought the house, everyone was like, how much did you put? Because compound interest को time लगता है काफी ज्यादा. Like अगर मैं 30,000 कमाती थी तो मैं 10,000 mutual fund में डालती थी, 20,000 अपने खर्चे के लिए रखती थी. So I used to live very meagerly for a very long time when I like got money so that I can invest it, because investments are very valuable. So start investing at an early age. It's amazing that you're just 23 and you're even asking about this. So learn more, follow all these finance creators, watch their YouTube videos, watch their reels, reels, shorts, understand, talk to people about money. Talking, I think I have learned the most about money by talking to people about money कि oh where do you put your money, आपने किधर इन्वेस्ट किया है, कौन सा स्टॉक अच्छा है, ये खरीदूं ये नहीं खरीदूं. लोगों से बात की, अगर मैं तो अपने जिम ट्रेनर से भी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स की बात करती थी. That's how much we talk about money to multiply money. So I think talking about, especially as girls, I think girls get very scared to talk about money, or just Indians get very like, you know, अरे मेरा पैसा, like ऐसा नहीं है, like talk to people and it'll help you multiply money and understand where you should put it, etc, etc. So have such friend groups where you can talk openly about this stuff. 4 questions, again a bulk question. My dream vacation spot. I've traveled quite a lot now, mashallah. I would say a lot of my vacation spots have been ticked off, but now one place that I'm really itching to go and I delay it every year is Australia. कब से मेरा Australia का like है कि मुझे जाना है, but I just feel like it's so far away. Like US and Australia is just so far away from India कि वो flight का ही सोच के I'm like अरे छोड़ो जान दो. Like it's too far away, and it's the other side of the world, right? So that's definitely a dreamy spot because I want to dive in the gold barrier reef. I'm saying gold अभी बात किया तो Great Barrier Reef. I really want to go scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef, which is why I did my advanced scuba diving. So you can go 20 meters deep if you do advanced, right? So I can go 20 meters deep. So I really want to go to Australia. A brand I wish to work with, to be very honest, I don't have a big wish list anymore. Mashallah, I've worked with a lot of brands I always had like on my dream vision board. Like I worked with Lancome last year. I worked with MAC a couple of years back. I worked with a lot of brands that, you know, I really like. I got invited to the Rare Beauty event. De Beers, yeah, the diamond, you know, I love diamonds. My diamond bracelet, I miss it. I love all the brands I worked with, and a lot of these like global brands which were on my vision board I have already worked with. So mashallah, I'm very happy with that. I would say Fenty Beauty is still on the list, but that's Sephora, and I have been invited to a lot of Sephora events. So I would say that is done, but I've not done any paid deal with Sephora yet. Sephora team, if you're listening, I'm up for it. A brand I wish to work with was that. A brand I regret working with, I will not name, because after being a brand founder, I've understood that, you know, just defaming brands by the name is just not okay. I actually don't regret working with any brand. Do I have any brand regrets? No, I don't. I would say product regret कभी हुआ होगा क्योंकि I must have worked and then I'll be like अब मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है ये product. So ऐसा हो सकता है because sometimes later you can change your opinion about a product the more you use it. Sometimes I'd like shit, I shouldn't have promoted this. Once or twice it's happened with me, but not brand. Honestly, if I have a bad experience with the brand teams, I have this maturity अभी समझने के लिए कि it's mostly the people who are working with the brand and the brand itself. So those people, they always leave and go to another brand. So you will have khunnas with one person in a brand team and then tomorrow you'll find them in another brand team. So you'd rather just not name the brand because you never know where the same person will be like, oh now I'm representing this brand, and I'm like, oh बाप रे ये brand तो मेरे को अच्छा लगता था but ये इंसान मेरे को अच्छी नहीं लगती, तो अब क्या करें. तो इसलिए brand से कोई भी problem नहीं है मुझे. If not a coffee brand, what is another stream of product or services that interests you? I actually am very interested in marketing. You all know I love marketing as a whole stream only now that I am an influencer. I do this for a living, and even for my own brand I come up with really creative ideas. Actually I am the one who's always thinking कि इस product को ऐसे position करते हैं, इसको ऐसे position करते हैं. I always say this, that I would do a very good job in like chief marketing of any big brand. Even when I'm working with brands, I always tell them, guys, let's do it ऐसे बहुत views आएंगे, ये करते हैं इससे views आएंगे. तो मुझे पता है कि what I should do to get that eyeball to watch me, and I really could have, you know, launched a marketing agency like how Ranveer Alabadia launched Monk and he went in the agency aspect. Even I could have done that, but back then I didn't have so much dimag कि agency भी launch कर सकते हैं, and that's a very profitable business too because you earn commission, right? What are the 3 biggest lessons I have learned this year? The first biggest lesson, like 2025 for me was a huge year of spirituality. Like I learned that, you know, we are not in control of anything, and God is like, we are literally like puppets. हम लोग इतना stress लेते हैं और हम इतना सोचते हैं अरे ये ऐसे नहीं हुआ तो मैं क्या करूँगी, ऐसे नहीं हुआ तो मैं क्या करूँगी. Everything is like planned and is being operated by God, and we are just like puppets and he's playing the show. So my surrendering to the higher power has been massive in 2025. You have seen it through vlogs, through everything I went through in 2025. I have just surrendered to the higher power कि आपको पता है आप क्या कर रहे हो. Just like I'm going to go with the flow, do my work, pray, do good deeds and just like keep it open to whatever. Like अभी मेरा अभी बर्थडे ट्रिप कैंसिल हो गया, मैं एक भी बार मतलब रोई भी नहीं हूँ, पूरे ढंग के आंसू भी नहीं निकले मेरे उसमें से. I'm like ठीक है चलो जान दो, let's move on, like let's do something else for my birthday. अब क्या करना है बर्थडे के लिए, क्या प्लान है, like just let's move on to the next thing. So I have this very big revelation. I have always believed in God, Allah Pak, and I know that He's the one who is, you know, just guarding us and guiding us. But I think the surrender happened majorly in 2025. Another lesson I've also learned is that don't put too much of yourself into others. Like I have always been a people person, and I have not people pleaser but a people person. I have poured so much of my love and so much of my care and so much of me into people, and I have not always received the same in return. And this year I am just in a complete cut-off zone. Like you will barely see me hang out with friends, you will barely see me meet people, you will see me in my zone a lot. In fact, you must be already seeing in vlogs, I'm a very individualistic person now. I stay a lot with myself, and I pray a lot, which I don't vlog, but I pray a lot. I stay with myself, with my family, with my dog. It's more about just protecting my bubble, क्योंकि मैंने बहुत मेरे bubble में लोगों को घुसने दिया है और फिर मुझे बहुत दुख पहुंचा है उसकी वजह से. So just protecting my bubble is definitely one more thing. Yeah, I think these are the two key things that I learned last year is surrender and protect yourself first. Yeah, one thing my therapist told me. So I've always been so much about other people and putting other people's this first कि मैंने कभी अपने आप को भाव ही नहीं दिया. Like I've never been like how am I feeling? Like what am I feeling and what should I do for myself? I'm always like अरे इसको बुरा लगेगा, अरे इसको ये होगा, अरे नहीं 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 ये नहीं करते, let's not do this, let's not do it like this, let's see what this one is saying, let's see what this one is saying. I've always thought so much about other people. Okay, my therapist asked me like what do you want, Sarah, and what, like close your eyes and ask yourself how old do you think you are. You're just 26 and I'm going to be just 27, and she's like all these people you're worried about, they're all old people who are capable of taking care of themselves. Don't take care so much of other people कि खुद गुम हो जाओ. And that gave me so much of a realization that I'm merely 26 and मैंने इतना लोगों का ध्यान रखा है ना कि मैं इतना बुढ़ा feel करती हूँ. Like people say also, like I don't know, to take my case or to hate on me, they say oh you look 40, I thought you're 40, 45. I feel 40, 45 sometimes because so much I take care of people around me that I forget that I'm just 26 and somebody should take care of me also sometimes. That's been a major realization that now if somebody overwhelms me, I'm like, you know, I'm too young for this. Just get out of my zone. I don't need this drama in my life. Next is, how do you feel about your mom that she is passionate about what she does online, and how proud are you? And I feel very good sometimes seeing uncle also helping auntie in what she loves, her journey from being history teacher to content creator. I am very, 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 very proud of my mother. She is such an inspiration to me, myself. Like, मेरी mom हमेशा से inspiration रही है. My mom and my nani are so hardworking, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Like, I have seen only hardworking women in my life growing up. My dadi was a single parent, my nani was a single parent. Both of them brought up my mummy and papa so beautifully. They earned their own money, and even though they didn't come from anything, like my nana to passed away when my mom was 1 and my dada passed away when papa was 3. So my dadi and nani were literally single parents, and they have worked. My dadi didn't have a job. She got a job in the same school my dada used to teach. So they gave her a job, and that's how she brought up her kids. She had 3 kids to bring up, and she did that alone with that money. And my nani came all the way from Mangalore to Mumbai and brought up my mother and John uncle. So like I have seen that, and whenever they tell me their stories, na dadi or nani mere se matlab I was very close to my grandparents, so whenever they used to tell me their stories, I used to get such goosebumps listening to how they did it. And that's why I feel like I have grown up only with such strong women. Being a strong woman is a very natural instinct to me, because I've just, like, anything happens, women can do it. Like, imagine losing your husbands and just going through life and taking care of your children, and they did it. So I can also do anything. That's something that I've learned from them. And my mom also has that same survival instinct. Like, she's a warrior, she's a fighter, and I'm so proud that she's enjoying doing, like, I keep asking her, like, are you doing this because you want to earn money, or are you doing it because you're loving, like, cooking and sharing it? क्योंकि उनको कभी उनका cooking commercialize नहीं करना था, but she's genuinely enjoying it, and that's what makes me the happiest. Because, like, I loved content creation. I love content creation even today, and I always say that I will be the one vlogging till my deathbed. Like, I will vlog the last day of my life. Trust me on that. So whoever's watching that video, I will be there. I will do it because I love doing it. I love vlogging. I love creating content. And so I just asked my mom that only again and again कि तुमको मजा आ रहा है ना मम्मी, and she's enjoying it. So I'm very proud of her that she's putting herself out there. She keeps innovating and coming out with new dishes, coming out with new recipes, and then cooking so well. Whatever she cooks for mom made it itna tasty hota hai because I go on set to try it. She's working so hard. She's still teaching also, and Papa is also very helpful, mashallah. I'm very, like, proud of both of them. My dad has also had such a growth trajectory trajectory as a human being, as a person, as a father, as a husband, everything in our lives. In my 26 years, I've seen him transform as to the person he is today, and I'm very, very proud of my dad too. Like, you know, from a typical orthodox man to what he is today, to what he's changed himself completely, like 360 degrees, to support us, to support our family. He's provided for us to everything. Like monetarily, my father never said no to anything. He earned everything we had as kids, but even for the values, he's changed his values so much for us and to just keep us happy. And I'm very, very proud of him. Like my father is the ideal man anybody would want in their life today. Like he's literally so supportive, mashallah, to mummy, to whatever she needs, to us. Like raat ko bhi, if we call him and we want something, my dad will literally come on his Activa and give me something. So that too, he's always been like that. But I'm like very, very happy with them, both of them. Within 4 years, you have scaled so much as a startup. Simply how? Honestly, I think I could have done a lot better. Like I have regrets in my startup journey, and I wish I focused more on my business from the beginning. I think I was just so focused on building my community as a content creator that मैंने अपने business को इतना ध्यान नहीं दिया, because I started my business when I had like 200k or 150k ऐसे कुछ subscribers थे मेरे, और Instagram पे तो इतने followers थे भी नहीं. So I didn't really have a massive community when I started the brand like people are doing today. And I was of course not a celebrity background or anything. So I think I could have done a lot better. I could have focused on my brand. I've made so many mistakes in my brand जो अभी मुझे समझ में आ रहा है कि shit, I have not like done all this from so long. I have my share of mistakes which would have allowed me to scale a lot earlier. 4 years is actually a very good amount of time. Brands, D2C brands scale by the time it's 4 years. But I don't regret anything in my journey overall as a person, क्योंकि मैंने community बनाई. आज इतनी बड़ी community है जिनको पता है कि मेरा brand है. तो अगर उन लोग खरीद भी नहीं रहे, एटलीस्ट उन लोगों को पता है कि मेरा brand है. तो वो community बनाने में मैंने इतना time ज़ाया किया है कि I did not have time to give to the business. But I think just having this social community has definitely given my brand a major push. Like right now, when we launched the bestseller box, which is a very price sensitive box because it's only 159 rupees, it's such an attractive price point. 1 week में तो हमको इतने buys आए, and 2 weeks में sold out हो गया पूरा inventory. It went up on Amazon, the search volume went up, and it has that 2k plus bought last month. So that can only happen when you have this big community who was waiting to buy the product, but they didn't want to spend a lot of money on trying something out. So the trial pack really helped me, and we understood the value of it after we sort of had this marketing base. So very happy with the community I've built for sure, and that has helped me. So y'all are literally the reason that has helped me scale my business so much in the recent times, I would say. Not in 4 years, but in recent times. So जो दिख रहा है सिर्फ 4 साल है, वो actually फिर देखने जाओगे तो 8 साल की मेहनत है, because this year I complete 9 years to content creation. So it's taken me 9 years to build this community, and then the startup has gotten the recognition it's gotten. Do you get customers who are not your subscribers? I do get customers who are not my subscribers. A lot of people actually don't know also that I'm the founder of Impulse Coffees. So many times my friends have told me कि अरे मेरी friend coffee पी रही थी उस दिन, फिर I told her कि I know the founder, Impulse पी रही थी, and then she was like, who's the founder? Oh, she's the founder. I had no idea. So a lot of people actually don't know of me now, and they know Impulse Coffees as a brand, because as a brand so they keep getting ads, or you've seen it somewhere or the other, you've bought it also and you're using it also. ऐसा भी हुआ है कि people buy it, use it, and then later they come to know, because once I remember having a conversation with this person and they asked me, what do you do? So I said, I have a business. And it's like, what business? I said, coffee. Oh, what is it called? Impulse Coffees. Oh, you're the founder of Impulse Coffees. And that has happened to me, and I'm like, yeah, like मुझे भी ऐसा लगा कि अरे तुझे नहीं मालूम, like अगर तुझे coffee पीती है तो you don't know I'm the founder, because I'm everywhere. I'm literally the face and I'm literally everywhere. But there are some people don't buy through social media, no, they buy through word of mouth. Not everybody's active on social media. So yeah, there are a lot of customers who are not my subscribers. Has Reet Bhaiya convinced you to be a mountain person? Are you still a beach person? Reet Bhaiya is also a beach person. Have you seen him? He's one mermaid inside water. He loves the ocean. Both of us are not beach or mountain people. We love both beach and mountain. ऐसा नहीं कि I'm not a mountain person, guys. I love Switzerland. मुझे इंडिया के पहाड़ सूट नहीं करते. And I've understood मुझे क्यों नहीं सूट करते, because we don't have good heat system, like heating system. If you go to mountains like the French Alps and Switzerland and all, there is heater everywhere. You walk into a cafe, even at Jungfrau at the top of Switzerland, when you enter the cafe inside, you get heater, and then you come out, you play with the snow, and then you go inside. But in India, unfortunately, our heating system in our Indian mountains is not so good. So when you go to the cafe and all, also you are like this only, and then बाहर भी जाके आपको ठंडी लग रही है. You can't remove your coat anywhere. You're constantly freezing, and that can make a Mumbaikar like me, who lives in pollution and like this what is humid climate, I can fall sick very easily. Whereas Reet is from Assam, he has lungs breathe clean air. He just comes here for 1.5 months, then he stays there only mostly. So he's used to colder weather, cleaner air, and then when he goes to the mountains, he can adapt very quickly. In Indian mountains also, he thrives. But he's also both a mountain and beach person, and so am I. You were planning to rent an office space before the warehouse incident. Are you still thinking about it now, and when are you planning to rent? This is one of the biggest and hottest topic in our office right now, because I was planning to rent an office space. You all saw literally the office hunting vlog और फिर आग लगी vlog, वो back to back ही था. So I was on the thing कि मैं लूँ नहीं लूँ, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा rent है for a very small space, and my house is 865 square feet. So I've got more space in this house to accommodate people. So I was on the fence. I was not convinced yet to rent, but then the fire happened, so I was very sure कि अभी rent पे पैसा तो बर्बाद करूँगी ही नहीं. And so we've shelved the idea for another 4 to 6 months easily. Again, in 4 to 6 months, depending on the strength of the team, I'm going to reconsider, because अभी मैंने literally अपने last vlog देखा होगा तो हमने IKEA से नया टेबल चेयर वगैरह खरीदा है, because we have like freelancers who come on certain days to our office, and on those days the office becomes very full and cramped, and that's why I've bought like a new table and chair. So the house aesthetic is completely gone, in the living room has become a proper corporate setup, but I'm okay with it, because just to save money, and you know, like I told you, Impulse is not so profitable that I can like have money into my company just putting like 2 lakhs into rent. I can put 2 lakhs into a resource and like hire a good employee, like you know, do all that. So I would rather keep money and save it for hiring and other things. अभी के लिए नहीं, 4 से 6 महीना नहीं, देखते हैं इंशाल्लाह after that. How do you deal with failure when everyone around you thinks that you're an overachiever? By the way, lots of love to you, all the amazing work that you do. Thank you so much. I think failures are a part, or literally that it might sound the most cliche thing to say that failures are a stepping stone to success, but it is true. Had I not failed, like in my head failed in my CET, like मुझे MBBS वाले marks नहीं आए, मुझे OT लेना पड़ा because मुझे इतने marks नहीं आए. If I think of that as a failure, I wouldn't be where I am today, because had I done MBBS, I would never have the time to do content creation with my medical studies, because occupational therapy studies were not as aggressive. They were aggressive, they were hard, but weekends I would be able to give myself time off and like do content creation. That allowed me to build what I have today. And because I started at such a young age, I did not like enter the market when it was so saturated to what it is today. So I strongly feel like everything in life is required. I needed to fail there so I can step in success today. Overachieving तो वो मुझे ही पसंद है, वो लोग मेरे से expect नहीं करते हो, मैं खुद से expect करती हूँ. In one of the vlogs, Reet mentioned you have suffered a lot in offline life. I'm just too curious to know what happened. Y'all don't get to see everything in vlogs. There's a lot that happens behind the vlogs that don't get vlogged. Like even if you think कि आपने warehouse वाले incident में सब कुछ देख लिया, मैंने सब vlog किया, अरे रोते हुए कोई अपना कैमरा कैसे पकड़ सकता है, फिर भी you've not seen everything. You didn't see me vomit my guts out once I ate my breakfast every single day when I was in Delhi. You didn't see me in like literal sheer want to kill myself in Delhi. So you don't see a lot of darkness that Reet sees or my parents see. So Reet sees most of it because I'm not comfortable sharing with my parents also because I'm worried that they will stress. मुझे उनको protect करना होता है, मुझे actually mom dad को ही protect करना होता है, इसलिए vlogs में तो कभी भी नहीं. So I still share a lot. I'm an oversharer for sure, but still a lot of my darkness only Reet has seen. So yeah, of course I have my darkness too, and it's there. Everybody has it. When are you getting married, Miss Perfectionist? I have already answered that. Also, thank you for being so open with your stretch marks. Your ultimate D. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Do you still get excitement for your birthday as you used to in childhood? Absolutely not. I have no excitement for my birthday. I was only excited to go to Disneyland because मुझे ईशान को लेके जाने मिलता. I have no excitement for my birthday at all. I am literally creating so much content for my birthday because I'm like, birthday is a great opportunity to make content. मेरी शादी तो नहीं हो रही है, शादी में लोग content बनाते हैं, तो मैं birthday पे content बनाऊंगी, तो मैं सिर्फ content बनाने के लिए I'm like, oh excited to make content. मुझे content बनाने में बहुत मजा आता है. I have no, because मुझे gifts में भी मजा नहीं आता ना. I have everything. I don't want anything. So I literally am not excited for my birthday at all. But this year people are really surprising me in various ways. So it's been quite nice. How were you academically? Why did you leave the medical field? And just asking, does the medical field you were in has opportunities in India? By the way, you really inspire people like you who are going to be on their own in future. Happy birthday in advance. Thank you so much. Academically, I would say I was very good in school. I was excellent in college also, but my health issues caused me to not study properly and give my CET. मतलब मुझे fibromyalgia था. It's a condition I developed when I was at the age of 16, and because of that I couldn't give my CET properly, and that's why I got only 140 on 200. मेरे time पे CET था, NEET नहीं था, तो मुझे 140 on 200, which is also not bad because I got into occupational therapy. I could still do a medical course without, you know, again reattempting, because that time the option was कि वापस एक बार reattempt कर सकते हो आप exam. एक बार के 10 बार भी लोग करते हैं. You can reattempt attempt your entrance exam. So I was like, I don't want to waste another year of my life. I just want to go for whatever I'm getting. Let's just go for it. मुझे KEM में पढ़ना था, वो मेरी एक आस थी and वो अल्लाह पाक ने पूरी कर दी. I studied from KEM. It's the best institute in Maharashtra and it was beautiful, the experience. The college life I got in KEM is literally the college life of my dreams. So I had the best time in KEM. I was very good academically, I would say, and it was easier also for me because I had a little bit of a photographic memory. So मैं फटाफट पढ़ लेती थी and then I used to do all this content creation and stuff. I left medical का field. I never practiced. I never got my license also actually because I already started making decent money from content creation. I was earning 35,000 when my colleagues were still studying, and I was earning 35,000 when I was doing internship in KEM. And had I gone out as an occupational therapist and worked in India, my starting job would be 35,000. So that was my convincing mark with my parents कि let me at least give it a shot. क्योंकि अगर मैं उतना ही कमाने वाली हूँ तो मैं क्यों abroad जाके पैसा waste करूँ? Because your next question is, does it have इतना scope in India? To be very honest, not. Like everybody, all my friends have gone abroad and they earn in lakhs abroad and you earn merely in thousands in India. So it doesn't have so much scope in India. People don't even know what occupational therapy is. So let alone trying to use a service that you don't know. What's the first step you take in starting a business or a brand once you've locked an idea? What are the initial few steps to take? In a product business like mine, you need product. You need to first do product development. Idea आ गया अभी product के manufacturers ढूंढो, suppliers ढूंढो, put it together, packaging, design, logo, branding, social media, campaign, ideas, hire one employee to help you out or do it all yourself. All of this is the start. Any plans of moving to another country? No. I have said this multiple times that however India is, I wish to stay here. I like the country. It is not the best, but no other country is either. Your decision making skill is commendable. How did you develop it? How are you maintaining staff, both Impulse and Sara Sarosh? That is, how do you make sure staffs are doing their job? How do you distribute work? It's a big task. How do you plan your day? A lot of questions in this. Let me drink a sip of water. Okay, my decision making skill I developed with time, and I would say that's a very important characteristic to have to be an entrepreneur, because people literally ask me questions every second and I have to be like, हाँ ये करो, ये मत करो, ये करो, ये मत करो. तो अगर मैं बोले I will think about it, I will get back to you, ऐसा मैं अगर मेरी टीम को बोलने लगी तो कुछ भी काम होना नहीं है. So you have to be a little quick. Some decisions will work, some decisions will not, and be okay with your decision also. So making peace with your decisions, extremely important. How am I maintaining my staff? Mashallah, my staff at both Impulse and Sara Sarosh are very independent. So making sure कि उन लोग काम कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, उनके सर पे बैठ के डंडे लगाना, that all. I तो starting में only during the interview and in the first couple of months I tell them that whatever your job is, do it on your own. I'm not going to ask you, did you do your tasks? What are your tasks? Like give me an update. आज क्या किया, आज क्या किया. बहुत rarely I ask for task updates on the day when I am out of town or when I am not in touch with the company and मुझे जानना है कि क्या चल रहा है. Then I ask for task updates on the group if I'm out of touch. Otherwise, I'm sure that they are independent. If they are not working also, it's because they finished a task that they are not working. Distributing work, we constantly, all of us have work, something or the other to do. So we all of us make our own task list and like do it. So we are a smaller team, but we all are independent. So we all do everything. And my main criteria to hire is independence, and that's why I stopped hiring interns. I used to hire interns पहले, but now I understood उनके सर पे लग के काम कराना and उनको सिखाना उतना bandwidth मेरे पास अभी नहीं है. So that's why getting experienced employees is the best thing you can do for yourself, which is why I keep Impulse का पैसा in Impulse only. I'm like, I would rather spend it on a new hire than pull out the money for myself. How do I plan my day? Now again, I'm trying to have like Impulse day, Sara Sarosh day, Impulse day, Sara Sarosh day, so that I can only focus on one business on one day. But of course, merging होती है. I keep everything in my notes in the phone only. I'm not a like written planner girl anymore because मुझे phone सबसे ज़्यादा हाथ में होता है. पूरा time मेरा phone मेरे हाथ में होता है. So I just open the notes app, and if you open my notes app, you can see there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all written के आज का नहीं हुआ तो next carry it forward, and I delete the day which is done. तो tick mark करती जाती हूँ जैसे जैसे काम होता है. And last, I'm going to end it on what's your ultimate dream for Impulse Coffees, that it's in every single household. Inshallah, someday Impulse Coffees will be in every single home. Everyone will have tried Impulse Coffees. Everyone is going to love Impulse Coffees, and everyone is going to rebuy Impulse Coffees only because if it's coffee, it has to be Impulse. And someday, inshallah, that will be there. I really, really do want to work very hard to build a legacy brand. I'm not here for a short time, and I always say this. I'm ready to work as hard as it takes to make this a legacy brand. brand, and so I know it's going to take a lot of time, work, money, effort, all of it. I'm ready to do it. So yeah, I need your support for it. Thank you so much for always supporting the brand, for my page, everything. I love you all so much. I know कि और बहुत सारे questions है, मैंने बहुत सारे screenshot भी करके रखे हैं actually जो मुझे करने थे answer, but अभी unfortunately time नहीं है. Maybe a part 2. Let me know in the comments if you all want a part 2. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, remember a big thumbs up. For today's video, Sasko Shower goes to Ari Unfiltered. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you want to be a part of next video, Sasko Shower out, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon right next to it. Also, comment down below saying hashtag Sara Squad, and you get a chance to be part of my next video, Sara Squad shout out. I was very soon. Bye guys, love you.